More NRL now, and the informed Dragons are about to find out where they really sit in the pecking order. They face the Roosters at the SCG tomorrow, and while the Premiers will be without Luke Keary, that brings their most dangerous attacking player closer to the action.
The occasion brings an atmosphere unrivalled during the home and away season.
Outside the finals, it's the highest intensity of any other game during the year.
Anzac Day is special, and when the Dragons and Roosters face off tomorrow, they understand the honour bestowed upon them.
Very special day. I know we're honoured to play on this day.
A real privilege to go out and show respect and remember those that have served.
Roosters coach Trent Robinson works hard each year to ensure his team is not overwhelmed, reinforcing the part they play in the remembrance.
Our role is to play rugby league. That's our role on that day, is to we're a part of the entertainment and the celebration of Anzac Day, and our role there is to add entertainment on the field.
The Roosters will be without an on-fire Luke Keary, ruled out with concussion. And equally on fire, Latrell Mitchell goes into the playmaking 5/8 role as cover.
Our guys will be looking forward to the challenge that's in front of them with Latrell, because he's been in good form.
After a shaky start, St George Illawarra have won 4 straight, but they're about to learn a lot about themselves.
They're the Premiers, they lead the competition. For us, it's about maintaining what we've been doing, but improving each week.
Neil Breen, NBN News.
2 Aussies starred in a thrilling IPL match this morning. David Warner scored his 7th half-century of the season, making 57 runs in the Sunrisers' total of 175. In reply, Shane Watson went bigger, smashing 9 fours and 6 sixes in his score of 96. That helped Chennai chase down the target with 2 balls to spare. Paul, that's our look at sport.
Good one, thanks Mitch. Stay with us, Gav has the weather next.
Get your Neds Punter's Toolbox now and use your tools in the showdown this Saturday. The best punting experience available all day. Download the Neds app today. Neds, it's time to bet.
Hi and welcome to the Polaris Stock Report. With the Easter holiday break amongst us, markets saw a decline in sale yard numbers throughout the week. The increase in demand generally saw a dearer trend throughout most categories in the sheep market. Trade lambs were firm to dearer, sitting at 722 cents per kilo for New South Wales. Cattle experienced a cheaper market again due to the lack of rain across the nation. Numbers were back for the shorter week across all sale yards. Heavy steers were firm, however feeder steers saw cheaper trends, back 4 cents a kilo. Heavy cows were firm to slightly cheaper in areas, with the plainer secondary types dearer, lifting at 2 to 3 cents on average. The Polaris Stock Report, powered by Bowyer and Livermore Livestock.
Polaris Ranger Diesel MY18 run-out sale is on now. Save a massive $3,000 right now. Yes, that's right, a $3,000 saving. The Ranger Diesel Heavy Duty features an engine braking system with active descent control, on-demand true all-wheel drive, electronic power steering, a massive 907 kilogram towing capacity, Versatrack turf mode, Donaldson air filter, and plenty more. For only $18,995, don't miss out. Contact your local Polaris dealer today to grab a bargain. Polaris, hardest working, smoothest riding.
Let's make the trust the new support. Woo! With sing and write and sing. And now new support.
New things paper drops immune support.
Created to make a moment last. Designed to excite in an instant. This is our next generation. A drive you need to feel to believe. In sedan and hatch. Next Gen Mazda 3. Driving is believing.
Whole mouth health has never been easier with new Colgate Total Toothpaste from Chemist Warehouse. It not only fights bacteria on tongue, teeth, cheeks and gums for 12 hours, it now also neutralises odours associated with bad breath, seeks and fights bacteria for enamel protection and provides lasting freshness. Right now at Chemist Warehouse, new Colgate Total 200 grams is just $3.99. Get whole mouth health with new Colgate Total, Australia's #1 toothpaste brand. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
The Doorbuster Door Sale at Doors Plus for 4 days only. Save up to 50% this weekend and we can fit, paint, stain and deliver. Visit a showroom for a free measure and quote at the 4-day Doorbuster Sale. Ends Monday. Doors Plus, no fuss.
A big day on the way tomorrow. To tell us what's happening with the weather, here's Gav.
It certainly is. Thank you so much, Lobby. A very big day, and I think dawn services are going to be very busy. Could it be a record breaker? Because there's no excuses tomorrow morning. We've got very friendly conditions to get up nice and early. This is a path that will be walked by many during the early hours on their way to Nobby's Beach. Of course, the Nobby service is the second largest in Australia behind Canberra, and I think tomorrow morning will be no exception. Rain, record-breaking falls, some of the biggest rain recorded over a 24-hour period throughout this part of Queensland in 60 years. The majority of the state is now exiting drought, but throughout New South Wales, it's a different story. That cloud just clipping the far north, that's trapping in the warmth, so it's going to be very warm right across northern New South Wales, and that warm air will be flushed down and across the valley, making for a very friendly start to the day. It's all thanks to this trough line. There's a little southerly there, but that's going to make sure that we've got the westerlies pushing down the valley light to moderately throughout tomorrow morning. That rain band pushes into northern, central, eastern Queensland. Most of the major cities are going to see a fine, very mild Anzac Day unfold, and that includes Hobart, but temperatures there are going to fall with the passing of that system, so it'll only max out at about 18 with a couple of showers from that passing front. In for a local look at temperatures reached throughout today, 26s and 27s. It's been incredibly mild. We had a 29 recorded at Nora as that warm air got pushed out to sea. The humidity there is up again due to the onshore wind switching around to the south-southwest inland. There's our morning westerlies for dawn, and then the onshore winds drawing in. There is no chance of rain. So not only do we have a very mild morning, we're going to see a dry one as well. We had a few showers last year, and we've certainly had our fair share of icy cold Anzac Day mornings. But overnight minimums here, this is the likely temperature around this when you get up early tomorrow morning, and that is very friendly indeed. As I said, there's no excuses. Clear skies overhead, and then warming into the mid to high 20s easily throughout tomorrow. Summer just not letting go. It is going to be a spectacular Anzac Day. Perfect conditions for a little flutter in the afternoon. 2-up conditions, A1. The swell, not much of that. It's very small again throughout tomorrow with that big angle out of the east-northeast. The sunrise will be there at 6:20. The low tide just after 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, then coming into the high at 1. There'll also be a little bit of moon overhead as well. So very mild, very warm conditions during the day. Into the high 20s, and then the colder air comes through on Saturday. It's another dry change, and it'll warm back up again next week. Some colder mornings on the way across the weekend, but fine, clear, sunny days. And looking at the Central Coast, also a spectacular dawn service is going to be followed by a bright, sunny Anzac Day. Surface, well, as I said, small at the moment, but plenty out enjoying the conditions. It's incredible at the moment. Longboards out there, fishers, people just sitting there having a bit of a yap, because who really cares when the weather is like this at the moment? So after the dawn service, you may want to go down and get a nice little wave or just a swim. The water temperature is still really, really good in. The beach will be busy throughout tomorrow, I imagine, with so much sunshine and warm air pushing in across the coast. Have a great and safe Anzac Day.
Thank you, Gav, and that's our bulletin for this evening. We'll have the Newcastle Dawn service live tomorrow morning from 5 a.m.
Thanks for your company from all of us here.
Good night.